Arriving at Wembley for a cup final just days after the Manchester Arena attack, Arsenal and Chelsea fans were met by armed police outside the ground and discreetly placed bomb-proof vehicles.
I mean, obviously getting off the train here you see a much increased police presence and the armed police. And they seem to be very vigilant, they're looking in both directions, but obviously there are not so many people here. I've been surprised seeing a number of people still carrying big backpacks, which you would think they wouldn't bring them with them. But just in terms of police presence, it seems to be higher. I was at the semi-final and it's increased from that.
You can't let them win at the end of the day. You've got to carry on about your life. You can't be running scared, and the police will do everything they can to keep us safe. And no worries at all. Just out for a good day.
On Saturday, there were more raids on properties in Manchester. Police say they've now arrested what they say is a large part of the network behind Monday's suicide bombing. And after a meeting of the government's so-called Cobra Emergency Committee, Prime Minister Theresa May announced that the national threat level had been lowered from critical to the previous severe level.
In the light of these developments, JTAC, the Independent Joint Terrorism Analysis Centre, has this morning taken the decision to reduce the threat level from critical to severe. The public should be clear about what this means. A threat level of severe means an attack is highly likely. The country should remain vigilant.
For practical reasons and precautionary reasons, we've made the decision that the resources that we'd planned for this weekend's events will continue. So they'll still see that higher level of policing presence, some armed, some unarmed. Once we get past the weekend, we're going to look forward to stepping down that extra resources we've put in place over the last week, and the military support that we've had over the last few days under Operation Tempera will start to phase that out as well.
Well, the message from the police nationwide is that people shouldn't worry about going out and enjoying their weekend, but at the same time they're stressing that they should expect an increased security presence at events like the FA Cup final, and by and large the public seem to appreciate that. What happened in Manchester was on many people's minds here ahead of the FA Cup final, with the players holding a minute's silence in memory of the victims. And there will be no victory parade. The clubs didn't want to place an extra burden on the police and emergency services. But big events like this are going ahead around Britain, with the public being reassured that they'll be safe. Nadim, Al Jazeera, Wembley.
Well, British Airways has cancelled all flights from London's two main airports after a power supply issue caused a massive computer failure. No planes are leaving from Heathrow or Gatwick as the UK starts a three-day holiday weekend. The cancellations are affecting travellers around the world. BA says there's no evidence the problems are due to a cyber attack.
IT teams are working tirelessly to fix the problems. We believe the root cause was a power supply issue, and we have no evidence of any cyber attack. We will make arrangements to get customers on their way as soon as we possibly can, though at the moment our rebooking ability is limited because of the system problems.